So the Friedrik's hybrid carry-on screams quite luxury. Although my idea of chic is a fresh pair of sweatpants, but I couldn't resist the allure. It's got all the bells and whistles of an old money heirloom, minus the actual inheritance. So if you're curious to see if this carry-on is the real deal or just a posh illusion, stick around. I recently experienced zipperless suitcase and I can't believe how much I loved it. I'm on a mission to find out which one works the best for me. Although Friedrik sent me the suitcase, I'm not sponsored and I don't make any commission if you decide to purchase one. I'm super proud of my neurotically detailed reviews, and my goal is to offer you data points that you can leverage to make an informed purchase decision. You can find this spreadsheet with all the suitcases that I reviewed so far linked in the description below. Okay, let's dive into the review. So this is the Friedrik hybrid carry-on. On the website, it's just called the carry-on. I got it in this beautiful navy hackett color combo. It is a limited edition color and I'm really excited to get this. It comes in at $495. It is intent to compete with the Remova and Tumi tier of suitcases. Right out of the box, the wheels feel nice and smooth. The telescopic handle feels solid and smooth. It reminds me of the July Essential one. Instead of having distinctive levels, the handle is called Any Stop Trolley System, means there are no preset handle height. It enables you to have lots of flexibility. This also means you need to press the button the whole time as you retract the handle, which is something that I wasn't really used to. The suitcase is made in China and the dimensions on the website is 14.8 inches width, 22.3 inches height, and 9.5 inches in depth. And the website says it weighed 8.6 pounds. When I measured it, the width is 14.75, the height is 22, and depth is 9.38, with the weight of 8.55. So what was on the website aligns very closely to what I measured. The wheels are Hinomoto wheels, with the diameter is 1.9 inches, the wheel width is 3/8 per wheel and 1.75 inches total, and the ground clearance is 1.5 inches. When you look at the outside, because of its zipperless nature, this suitcase has an aluminum frame with 2 buckles. I was able to confirm using a magnet test that the buckle part is steel and the teeth are aluminum. You can set your TSA lock to be 2 different combinations to be extra safe. There is a rubber gasket that seals the top and the bottom of the suitcase, which makes me think this is minimally water resistant and maybe even waterproof. The aluminum frame is secured to the polycarbonate shell with grommets. The design details that make this suitcase feels more luxurious is the leather accents. There's a leather band at the top of the suitcase for aesthetics. The top and side handles are both made of leather, which looks really nice, and as leather age, it will become softer and nicer. So when you open the suitcase, it comes with a compression panel on one side, and the other side is just a compression strap. You can actually order another compression panel for the other side to mirror the Remova setup. Also, the suitcase has the compression panel attached vertically, meaning you will have to lift it up like this and lean against the wall instead of opening up like flipping open a book. The good news is you can take this panel off like what I'm doing here and still use it as a compression panel. So something I noticed from the picture online is that the navy hackett color combo compression panel looked slightly bigger than the regular ones. My panel measured 17.25 inches by 12.25 inches. Inside of the suitcase is very simple. It has a side pocket to store small things, and that's it. This is actually how I like it. I prefer to keep my suitcase configuration super simple so I can organize with my packing systems. So let's open up the lining and see the body of the suitcase. Like Duravo, there are Velcro strips that keeps the lining flat, which I really like. I also like that there are no logo plates, which keeps the body very clean. So something that I was surprised to see is they have these internal bumpers that would help the structure integrity of the suitcase, and it was not mentioned on the website. The wheelbase measured about a little under an inch, and the handlebar thickness measured to be about 1 inch by 1/2 inch. As for packing, here's how I like to measure its packability. I have consistently packed the same amount of stuff in every suitcase review to provide a visual comparison of how easy it is to pack things I would normally bring on a 3 to 4 day trip. Let's start with the top side, the side without the handlebar. I packed a pair of bulky shoes, hairbrush case, my compression packing cubes for clothes that I don't care about getting wrinkled, my pajama shorts, toiletries, and I use the compression panel to compress everything. On the other side, I lined the handlebars with my sweater, slippers, a pair of pants, a pair of jeans. Then I put my packing cube makeup case jewelry box on top. Because I have more space, I also added extra pair of shorts and compressed everything with strap. I finally packed my jacket that I don't want to get wrinkled on top of the compression strap. This suitcase was able to fit everything without feeling like I need to stuff it. Also, I decided to use the compression panel on the top half of the suitcase. This is because I want to use the compression panel as a way to secure my stuff when I close it, and the bottom half doesn't need a compression panel because I would just use the weight of the top half to compress it, if that makes sense. So in my previous videos, I have received comments that not everybody is short or small like me. For this purpose, I actually purchased a pair of size 13 wide man's shoes to show you how it fits. As you can see, this pair of shoes fits in both the top or the bottom half of the suitcase, so you should be good to go. When I took the packed suitcase for a spin on my rug, it rolled smoothly, but I did notice that it took a little more effort to push and the back wheels lift up once or twice. I think this is because the wheels have a grippy texture. It is great for transitioning between different surfaces, as you can see it here, how great of a job it's doing transitioning between my hardwood floor to the rug, and they offer quieter rolling on hard surfaces. I actually took it for a spin in my backyard where I have concrete pavers with rocks. I had no problem navigating the environment. My hypothesis is that these wheels are probably easier to roll on uneven streets, pavers, or other textured surfaces. As for the handle, it was very smooth. It felt very sturdy as well as ergonomically designed. As for picking up the suitcase, the side handle really helped. I didn't have any problem picking it up and lifting it over my head. This Friedrik carry-on is a serious competitor to Tumi and Rimowa. For being a trunk-style suitcase, this one is fairly light, coming in at 8.55 pounds, and if you take out the compression panel, it only weighs about 8.18 pounds. I'm actually thinking about just seam rip these pockets off to maybe get to around 8 pounds, but overall, this suitcase is on the lighter side for trunk style. As for the look, this suitcase looks and feels very luxurious. Definitely more than Tumi and on par with Rimowa. For around $500 is way cheaper than those two. As I mentioned before, the wheels felt a little heavier to push, but it was smooth. That's why I think it's more of a texture than the quality of the wheels. The grippy texture performed really well on uneven hard surfaces, but it's just a little bit harder to push on a thick rug. I also really love the handle made from leather. That means it will get softer as you use it, but it also may be more prone to damage if you check it. I'm kind of torn about it being leather. Overall, I would recommend to check out the Friedrik carry-on if you've been thinking about Rimowa or Tumi. If you found this review helpful, please give me a like and a subscribe to my channel for more reviews like this. Let me know in my comment if you think there are other cool trunk style carry-ons I should check out. Anyway, I appreciate you and see you next time. Bye!